give you some tips regarding performance tuning in PLSQL. Now say suppose there is a table, say which contains employee code, employee name, and their age. Now this contains in a table, say employee. Now this employee contains more, say more than say 10 lakh records. Now suppose you are writing an SQL code, so select emp name, sort, age, where sort is a function written by you which actually sort now suppose there is a table named cells with 10 lakh records, and this sales table contains a column city, then suppose sales amount. Now we are going to use a function named ABBR. Say proper, which what will do, suppose there is a city named New York, and say it is written like this. Now it will the output will be like this. It will be in proper case. Now if we write like this, and there is one city, New York occurs 15 times, 20 times, 1000 times, say California, or some city with name with more than one words, so they can occur many times. So we are going to display those names one, there should be a distinct display. So we can write like this, select distinct proper city from sales. So you see, for it will retrieve the records, all the 10 lakh records, then it will apply the proper function on it to each 10 lakh records, and then apply the distinct keyword to retrieve the distinct city name, proper city name. So it takes a huge amount of time. So we can optimize this select statement. So how can this be done? We will actually use a nested query. In the nested query, on the outer select statement, we will select say proper city from. Now in the inner subquery we will write select distinct city from sales. Now look at this. See, in the inner square, in the inner subquery, we have written this select distinct city from cells, so which actually retrieve all the distinct city name from cells, and after that on the outer query we write select proper city from. So in the inner query, first the list of records is shortened in the with the distinct city name. Okay, it can be there can be 100, maybe 110 or 120 cities. So the other select statement, the proper function is applied on these 120 records, not on 10 lakh records. So this is how we can apply a little bit of optimization on this select statement. Now we will go into some other very little things which we actually often ignores. Say when we declare variables. Okay, so generally when we declare variables we use number. Okay, in case of numeric variables. Say and see, if you use an integer and if you use number, so it takes quite amount of time, which can be ignored in small programs, but when there is a huge execution, this really matters. So in case of integer, instead of using numbers, you can use PLS integer. Or binary integer. You can keep in mind whether the number you're using, whether it is integer variable or it will hold floating data, real numbers. So when you are using integer, you can use PLS integer or binary integer, and in case of float you can use binary float or binary double. This actually makes your code more faster because binary float or binary double or PLS integer actually use native machine level instruction, which actually make your code faster. And there is another thing related optimization, that is casting, typecasting. Whenever suppose there is a character variable, in case of typecasting, try to avoid typecasting and try to use similar type of variables when assigning values. Suppose sometimes we assign character numbers in character form into integer variable. Sometimes convert integer to a character numeric and assign it to character using 2char. So this type of things should be avoided in case of large programs to optimize code. say there is a variable, say what's x varchar 2 2 and y number 2. Now we assign, suppose in case of it is 23. So what we do, x, we write x equal to 2 char sorry y. So instead of writing this, if we write x equal to 23 in single quote, so this type of thing execute much faster than converting it to 2 char. So in the similar way, suppose there is if you write this one, y equal to y plus 15.0, and if you write y equal to y plus 15, so the second one execute a little faster than y equal to y plus 15.0, because 15.0 is a floating number which is actually converted to integer to assign it to y, or adding to y and then assign it to y. So this type of little things to be keep in mind while writing optimized code. Regarding huge number of records, it is better if you use bulk collect instead of say simple for loop cursor, because you have two choice, either you save time or you save memory. If you want to save time and fasten your code, then it's better use bulk collect. Bulk collect actually takes a chunk of records from data from disk and load it to the memory, after which when you read each record from memory, it the code execution becomes much faster rather than retrieving records from database, I mean from disk. So this is a few tips on optimization, and later on I will come with more tips on optimization which will help your code run much faster. Thank you.